What's up guys, Mary Prince here, and today I'm going to be doing a interesting what if scenario, and it's not like a what if this and that. Currently what I'm working on, I'm doing a Master Roshi video, and doing a research on Master Roshi, I've thought of an idea of what if the Tournament of Power happened earlier. And of course it wouldn't make any sense at all plot wise, but I'm just thinking, what kind of fighters would we have if Goku, the rest of Universe 17 didn't exist? What kind of fighters do we have? How far back are we talking about? Are we going back like maybe 50 years, 20 years, around Bardock's era? I'm talking about hundreds of years, way before Bardock's era. So this is hardly where the Saiyans existed. I'm going back, from what I've researched, 300 years in the past. And who else existed in 300 years in the past is Master Roshi. And Master Roshi, as the first member of the Universe 17, is not a pretty good strong start, because Master Roshi isn't technically in his prime yet, even though he is in his prime age-wise. But a young Master Roshi, still, you know, a fighter training under, before I mention the second member of the Universe 17, is Master Mutaito. Master Mutaito is Master Roshi's teacher, and he is technically the first ever Earth Defender and the first strongest ever human on Earth. So that's going to be the second member of the Universe 17. And so far, the team is not looking that strong because, well, that's the fighters that I've gotten so far, or I've found so far in the past 300, that existed in the past 300 years. The third pick is going to be Majin Buu. Majin Buu is finally going to have this time to shine, and I believe this is after he absorbed the Supreme Kai. The Supreme Kais, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure he absorbed like millions of years before, or maybe thousands of years before. So yeah, we're still gonna have maybe Fat Buu. Who knows, we might have a Slim Buu, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Fat Buu. So our fourth Universe 7 member team is gonna be King Cold. And I'm not really sure about King Cold, the pick for picking King Cold. I'm not sure if King Cold is like at least hundreds of years old, maybe at most at least 100 years old. I couldn't find any, you know, hard evidence that he's over hundreds of years old. So the only one I found is probably that stated that he's at least 1,000 years old. The fourth member of the team is King Cold. So fifth Universe 7 member team, and it's gonna be Deborah. And this is probably gonna be before Deborah is mind controlled by Bobby. So yeah, we're gonna have the king of the underworld, Deborah. So no Majin on him. And of course, Deborah is thousands of years old if he's the king of the underworld. So yeah, there's nothing else much to say. So that's our fifth member of the Universe 17. Now let's finish it off with the second half of the Universe 17. And we're moving on to our sixth member. And the sixth member is going to be Pikkon. Pikkon is a very interesting choice because technically he's not canon, and he's also dead, I'm pretty sure at the time, because he existed millions of years or maybe thousands of years before Goku. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to make him canon just for that, because there's not a lot of options out there to find really old fighters that is over at least 300 years old. And they did the same thing with Frieza when they bring him back to life, so we could do that for this scenario. And yeah, Pikkon is going to be our sixth member of the team. And now moving on to our seventh member, and it's going to be Moro. Moro is a very controversial pick. I wouldn't say it's controversial. It's actually a strong pick, because Moro is at least 10 million years old. So there's no complaint about him, you know, not being an option. So that's one thing out of the way. And I'm pretty sure at that time, Moro is imprisoned, and also Beerus, if Beerus woke up earlier and Goku's not here to find, you know, is not alive and is not here to find, you know, the Universe 17, Beerus is gonna have to go out of his way to form his own team, just like what Champa did. We're moving on to our seventh member of the Universe 17, and that's gonna be Bandages the Mummy. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are not aware who he is. I didn't even know who he is until I've done this video right now. And apparently that Bandages the Mummy is a mummy, of course, who's existed in Earth for the past, he's over at least 800 years old. So that's one thing that we have him as a fighter, and he is a fighter. He's Baba's like third strongest fighter in the Dragon Ball, early Dragon Ball, and apparently his bandages are indestructible. So if that's the case, he's a pretty good strong candidate for, you know, being durable. So we'll just have him on the team as, you know, kind of like a like the Master Roshi of the modern Universe 17. No offense to him, but, you know, compared with others like Goku and everyone else, it's kind of the weaker side. Our ninth member, and that's going to be Piccolo and Kami fuse. I don't know if fusion counts, but because technically Piccolo and Kami are one being originally, because for those that don't know, when the nameless Namekian. I'm pretty sure that's what his name was before. The nameless Namekian arrived on Earth. Some things happen, and then like he's on a quest to become the new guardian of Earth, so he can, you know, use the Dragon Balls and, you know, do that kind of stuff, or just at least become the guardian of Earth. And in order to become the guardian of Earth, you have to have pure, you know, good, no evil out of you. So Kami split into two, while Piccolo is the evil, all the evil side that Kami is, or whoever the nameless Namekian is originally, and then the good side is Kami, and that's the bad side of Piccolo. And if we're gonna need them at their best, then they're gonna have to fuse for this one. So I don't know if fusion counts, but I'm gonna count for this one. Well, it's not technically fusion, but for our 10th member of the team, that's where I am stuck on currently, because I couldn't find any other fighters that is, you know, reasonable to be in the Universe 7 team. I could split Kami and Piccolo, and we already can fix, and then that counts as, you know, 2. Or I can tip in Master Shen, who is also kind of like Master Roshi's equal, but I don't think Master Shen is stronger than Master Roshi at the time. I'm pretty sure he is, but like power-wise, I wouldn't count it. I made a TikTok video about this topic, but not more in depth, a little bit. But someone said, what about the Saiyans? The Saiyans are not really the Saiyans yet, because if I want to add Yomoshi in there, Yomoshi, I think I wrote down, he's born in, or the age, or the rise of Yomoshi where he was born, is age 238 EA, before age. So to put that into perspective, the Saiyans and the Tuffles didn't have this battle in the age 700, or around the early 700. So if we put that, that's more than 900, almost 1,000 years difference from Yomoshi, and then the Saiyans and the Tuffle, where they have their little battle right there. So yeah, almost a 1,000-year difference. Yeah, I don't think Yomoshi would work, but who knows? And I think that's where I'm gonna leave it off to you guys. What do you guys think about this new Universe 7 team? Are we cooked? Is this old version of the Universe 7 team gonna make it? Is it gonna pull through? I doubt it, but I mean, the only people that are gonna carry the Universe 7 team with this member is obviously gonna be Majin Buu and Moro. They're like the hard carries. So yeah, let me know in the comments below who should be our 10th member. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.